Hello again. I just got in the mail some environmental toothbrushes and floss, so I thought I would do an unboxing of that as well as also go over some of the minor ways I've tried to be more environmental as I've gone through basically my college years. Unfortunately, I ordered the one that's packaged in like a paper box, but it's Amazon, so it came in foam. However, I'm an eBay seller, so whenever I get something from Amazon, or just a package in general, I'll save the packaging, and then when I ship something to someone, I ship it in my old packaging. Because I'm a cheapskate as well. I mean, I'm selling my junk on eBay, so you can tell I'm a cheapskate. Anyways. Oh gosh. There we go. The packaging's smaller than I thought, but it should all fit in here. So this is by Treebird. It's kind of like a starter pack. I thought it'd be simpler than buying too many brushes at a time, especially if I buy bad ones. These are bamboo toothbrushes, so some people have had problems with feeling like they put a popsicle stick in their mouth or splintering of the really cheap ones, so I thought I'd buy like a general starter pack. This also comes with Eco Floss, where the container is a little glass jar that's reusable and it's refillable. It's so cute. Just a little Eco Floss. It's smaller than I thought it would be. It's so little. That's a normal. So you can like use this for years, and it has the little cutoff area. And they make the floss out of silk, I believe, so that the floss isn't plastic. And let's do a toothbrush. Oh no. Oh good. They look like chopsticks. It's packaged in paper, which is nice. These are made out of bamboo, but the bristles are made out of nylon, which isn't environmental like bamboo. Ooh, it's so pretty. I like it. It should come in different colors, all of them, I think. And it's really smooth. This is a nice one. And I like how these have like a little curve. A lot of bamboo toothbrushes will be flat when I was researching them. This is nice. I think in this kit, each toothbrush costs a little under $2 probably, which is a pretty normal price for a toothbrush. And if I like them, there's other packages of toothbrushes that come in larger counts that are actually cheaper than when I just go to the store and buy my plastic toothbrush. I'm excited to use this. It seems like a pretty normal head too, so it's going to be like a normal toothbrush except it's not solid plastic. It's actually way cooler looking too because it's made out of bamboo. I think the inner coating of the paper is plastic, but it saves a little bit. I'm going to try out the floss. It looks like a little cocoon. I hope that doesn't deter you at all. And you pull it out like a ball of yarn. So then we have to put it through the little hole in the... See that? Oh no. I can do this. Yes. Did you feel the tension mounting? Okay, that didn't take long at all. So you got your little floss and ready to go. So cute. I can't believe it's taken me so long to do something like this. I didn't actually even think much about how this could exist until my friend mentioned her super eco-friendly sister, so I hope this helps you know about another product you can use. Now I'll go into some of the other ways I've been trying to be more environmental. In general, I'm good about taking plastics and papers and even glass to recycle. The other thing I'm good about is grocery bags. A little while ago I got produce bags as well. I've been using reusable grocery bags for a really long time, not only because they're environmental, but because you can fit so much more in them. So instead of carrying like 15 of those little plastic bags with one item in them, I'll just have 2 giant bags on my shoulders. So much easier. Plus, I have some that have insulation, kind of like a lunchbox. So my frozen foods stay better longer. Now there's all sorts of reusable grocery bags. You can do a tote bag. There's little like fibery rectangle ones that I don't know what they're called, but they use them in London a lot. But Trader Joe's sells those ones. Sorry, I don't know what that is. And then there's the type that you can like crumple up and then you put it in a little tiny miniature bag and you can like clip it on stuff, but that's too much effort to me. I'll just carry my giant bags. I already showed this in one of my room cleaning videos, but I thought I'll show you again. This is the produce bag. The one I bought's made out of plastic. I'd recommend getting cotton ones because Once again, the whole point is to reduce plastic, so why buy the plastic one? That would be a great question to ask me that I don't have the best answer for. Plus, this is so much easier than those little bags. Like, number one, you're not wasting plastic. Number two, have you ever tried to, like, open those? Sometimes it takes you, like, way longer than normal, and you're just, like, sitting there, like, so embarrassed because people are, like, walking by and you're like, they know that I can't open this. But, this is literally a string, so you put the stuff in it and you go like this. It's so nice, so easy, and it's already like open and stuff. And if it's not already open, you just go like that. So highly recommend these. It's worth the little micro investment. Yes, you can still see it. I'm trying to figure out like a razor type substitute. Right now I have Billy. I actually got that in the mail as well. It's one of those razor companies that will ship you new razor heads. For some reason, for a little while now, I've been using disposable razors, which is awful. Like completely disposable, like the handle and everything. So this is an improvement for me, at least at the moment, where I'm just using new heads. I want to look more into like safety razors. Those scare me so much though. They're the ones that are made completely of metal that you can use for years if you like keep up with them and sharpen them and stuff. But I really hate metal. It's kind of a problem. So I seriously love plastic, which is part of why it's kind of ironic that I'm trying to limit my plastic use, but it's for the better. I just love the material plastic. It's so cool. But there's bioplastics that are really cool too. Trader Joe's actually now has produce totes that are compostable, and they actually feel like kind of like plastic, but actually like softer and really cool. Oh, another important thing. So there's reusable grocery bags, but we often forget when we go shopping for things other than groceries to bring a reusable bag. I went to the mall the other day and bought like a sweater on sale because it's not winter anymore. It took up like this amount of space what I bought, and they put it in one of those giant, can't even show it in the screen, bags. I was like, this is worse than grocery shopping bags. What am I thinking? You should bring reusable bags with you to the shopping mall. To make it a little less obvious if you're like embarrassed about having them, I'd bring a tote bag. Nobody will notice. They'll think it's like one of those really big purses. Or you could have one of those really big purses. Whatever you want. But that is another goal. The only times I've ever done that have been Target and Walmart, but I've never gone to a clothing store specifically, so that's definitely a big goal. Anyways, there's also the matter of generally trying to limit like day-to-day disposable intake from like getting a coffee somewhere or something like that. I don't eat out a lot, and I definitely try not to order in either, because when you order something in, they send you like, so basically you get this foam container with your food, and then they throw in all these plastic forks and they wrap it in a plastic bag, and they're like, here you go. So don't do takeout. An environmental thing I need to work on is I eat a ton of frozen meals. Some of them actually have very environmental packaging. I think Healthy Choice now makes some of their meals in like a paper type, maybe even recycled paper bowl, and the top little covering is also, it's kind of like these toothbrushes with like a very thin layer of plastic and then mostly paper. So that's been great for me and my frozen food addiction. I actually want to go on a fun little trip to some stores and show you all of the frozen meals I'm obsessed with. I know a lot of people hate frozen food, but there's actually some really great frozen food, and if you love frozen food, I want to show you my favorites so you know what wonders exist out there. Some of my favorite meals are frozen meals, like after they're unfrozen. I mean, you put it in the microwave, but they're so good. So, steps I need to work on. A lot of those meals come in plastic bowls. I wash those bowls out and recycle them, but it's still not very great. I try to keep it in perspective though, because a lot of produce and meat products and everything you buy at a grocery store is packaged in plastic. So I'm kind of curious how much it compares if I had cooked those meals versus the one plastic container that I'm using. If I had made that meal, I probably would have bought a lot of things that were packaged in plastic, so I'm kind of curious of what that correlation would be. That's just some of the stuff that I've been doing of late and trying to improve my environmental impact. I am by no means a great environmentalist type person, but I'm working on it. If you have any ideas of simple ways that people can reduce their environmental impact, please comment them. I would like to see them as well. Also, if you have any experience with a safety razor and can foresee myself not cutting myself with it, I'd love that. I bought an epilator to try to circumvent the safety razor. I'm still trying to get myself to try it again. It hurt a lot. I thought I would be able to handle it because I've plucked some of my hairs before, but it does so many at a time, and it's not as accurate at me at being certain that it just gets the hair, so I'm gonna try to practice that again. It was also that time of the month, and you're more sensitive during that time of the month, so I need to try it again for sure. I hope you enjoyed watching this and got maybe some ideas about improving your environmental impact, and I'd love it if you liked this video, if you liked it, and even maybe subscribe to see more. Bye!